while the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you ever been eating at, it makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Shush. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell... You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this a large bucket of... A large bucket above his head, and contents glimmer in the light. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I hear the bells ringing. Piled high are the huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Oh man, I would eat it too. The aroma envelops you as you begin to feel warm and safe. Oh my gosh. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as I say stop thinking and start eating. For years I have developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Wait, you're from like the south. I think they call them herbs. Like probably 90% of the viewers. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I have to say about that. What do you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just dropping the last real and testament in case I can. Freaking English with the accent. One of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. His face. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Oh my gosh. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one. Oh my gosh, his hair just went wah. And there's one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Wait, so like KFC doesn't exist right now. This is like the guy that starts KFC or something later on. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken on his bucket and sink your teeth into it. Yep. We all know the taste of KFC chicken. Um, wow, tasting to another dimension. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, indeed. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Swim toward the light. What is this? I'm interested. What if I swim toward the light? Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you get to try some one-on-one time. Oh my. I approach. He approach. The smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open up a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It freaking happens. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. Oh my gosh. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. It's clear not to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. Oh. I use a big white chocolate bar. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. A big white chocolate bar. Wow. You would have never guessed. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Dang, my character's they're like borderline stalker material, I think. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. What is nag him? Wow him with a big idea. Add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Or be modest but thoughtful. That's what I was thinking. Be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors are complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment. You and like 50 other people? I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know. We've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Aww. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where Oh, it's raining. Where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks at you, but unable to control herself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh no! We are throwing her under the bus. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2 is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Azu, I'll prepare our situation. Without you as a partner, me as though standing all alone, 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep boop. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, I don't know who to choose. You'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Oh gosh. Go for the robot. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering me with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear as Pop has any idea what the point of school is, even at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Oh, wow, you're that kind of robot. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there is something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Boop, boop, beep, boop. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. A robot is in love with her. It looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. I'm surely treating my best friend. She's on her own island now. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Colonel Sanders. Steak tartare. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh my gosh, it's traditional but the mashed potatoes, you'd have to go for tradition. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy! I couldn't imagine one without the other. He casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Quit cock-blocking me! Go away, Aisley! Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Did somebody call for me? Oh my gosh. Look at this JoJo character. Look at him. No, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Azu's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh, she got that yandere look. Is she a yandere? Things are gonna get interesting. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Yo. If we are doing a quartet, we gotta get my other friend over here. And her robot. Actually, no, it looked like Ozzy was just struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. I doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Oh. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Okay. Colonel Sanders it is. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Azu as my partner for his activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Azu's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short, sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh yeah, back when like Ed was trying to kiss Double D, and he's all like, Double D's all like people might be watching. Anyways, gravy flows down the. Oh my god! None of that potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh gosh, I just mentioned it too, and he's like, Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for that small moment. All of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. Oh my gosh. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Wait, what? That was a weird thing to say. Together you dig it. That's a weird thing. What? Who says that? Who says that in a moment like that? Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the fork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Brilliant. Van, do something. Should have like, I guess you couldn't because it kind of looks suspicious. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Azu. Excuse me. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you're gonna better be prepared to eat from wherever it lands. You're gonna eat it like a dog. Can I have potato face? I'll be disqualified, kid. You could probably just fling it to yourself. Why do you have your hand out like this? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes I've prepared a full... He's got a full meal after all my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Axe. It's a beautiful axe. It actually looks good. Looks like it's like got like barbecue or something on it. It's not what the Colonel's looking for. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The armchair student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. It is raw! Too late, it has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed... Whoa! Really? Well, that's dark. Everyone step back, don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacles being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Bob winces in pain for just a moment and then immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd as they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, no one gets an ambulance for that dude? I mean, he was kind of weird with his little hands and stuff, but, yeah. Who cares, right? At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in the class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. We just met for one day. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Azu? There's something I need to tell you. Aha! Hold it right there. Cock block!
He's a rival?
No, it's the JoJo. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, I lift a lot of weights, like so many weights. It's like, you notice the bulges of my arms, Colonel Sanders? What about my glutes? You should go to see that I worked off my buttocks. Wait. Oh gosh. Oh, I just noticed Colonel's face. He's angry. He's kind of annoyed. We shall probably. We shall follow our dreams with all our hearts, and that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Wow. Ugh. Hey, no, you? Shut up, I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. I gotta laugh at his hair. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance. His name was Student. That was his name. The game never gave him a name. His name was Student. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a nightmare. The Spork monster here to fight a hero. What? This became unhinged. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Oh. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, say. Is he rhyming on purpose or is it... Oh, I guess he was writing. I didn't even notice. But before you can discuss any syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? What? Do they do this in dating simulators too? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you choose? Cook with love? Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes like that. They spit hot gravy at you, you take 1 damage. What happens if I defend? You decided to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but... Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from the Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Buffed up and ready to go. You take 2 damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Okay, so maybe if I attack this time, does 1 damage. Maybe they're not going to attack this turn. Oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable. Sportmon prepares for an ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Oh, of course, this is like... It summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Really? Is corn one of the KFC dishes? Because this is corny. Pot pie power pinch! The pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monsters defeated. You saved me. Oh, you saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. We shall spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast! Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The sport monster scuttle off into the night. I'm so done with this game. So done. So done. So done. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. Book of Magic Spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
Arise, chicken, arise.
You open the cover, find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you seems to fade away. Without any energy, your eyes open, darkness takes you.